All right, you guys, welcome to class this morning. We are going to be practicing our pronunciations here. And as we read through a short story. Now, this class obviously has not been canceled, but my next class afterwards has. I have an appointment that I thought was earlier this morning that is actually right in the middle of my next hour. So I needed to cancel that class. I wrote it down incorrectly on my calendar. So yes, this hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a short story. Now this is the short story is entitled Bedtime Stories. Okay, and what it has to do with is these are bedtime stories that a mother told her children, and her children got together and wrote them all down. So they probably won't be your typical bedtime stories, and so yes, it may be you know, some made-up stories and things like that, which I think would be interesting to read. Let's see who we have in class so far. Otku, how are you?
How are you, teacher?
I'm doing great.
I'm fine.
Thank you for asking. Great. Good to see you again. Igor, how are you?
Doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Excellent.
Thank you.
Welcome to class. All right, let's go ahead and get started, gentlemen. The link to class, let me go ahead and open that for you. The link is in the chat box. Go ahead and open that up. All right, and let's go ahead. Hey there, Sergio, how are you? Oh, you're probably waiting to be unmuted, which is fine. All right, let's see you guys. Okay, go ahead and open up the link there. Hey there, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, man. And I'm so sorry because I recently I've been dropped constantly. I've been having a lot of trouble with my connection.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry, I'm working on it.
Okay, no problem, man. No problem. Very good. All right, let's get to it, you guys. And starting off with Igor.
Yeah.
Igor, let me have you read the first few paragraphs. So starting at after reading, and I'll have you read down to caught the most flies. Okay.
Okay. After reading the circular from Story Star, I thought I would try a story for children. The first and decided with suggestions and lots of encouragement from my sister to have a go. We remember with a great deal of love the effort our mother put into keep her stories alive for years. The following are some of the bedtime stories our mother told us. Here's one about a family of frogs. Meet the frogs of Smith's Pond. Once upon a time, a family of frogs, a mother and a father, lived with their 4 children on a water lily leaf at a pond in Mr. Smith's garden. The children's names were Freddie, Faye, Frank, and Fiona. They thoroughly enjoyed playing leapfrog. Everyone heard the sounds of their happy croaking and splashing in the water as they leaped and frolicked around the pond, hopping from leaf to leaf, in and in and out of weeds and rocks, which were cute little hiding places. Sometimes they played games competing with each other to see who could leap the Hurthet, or the longest length of their tongues, a game that Freddy always won. Frank could make the loudest croak, while the two sisters caught the most flies.
Okay, excellent job. All right, you guys, let's take a look here, Igor, and we'll go to furthest. Okay, I noticed you had a little bit of trouble with that word. It is furthest, voiced th, furthest. Try that.
Furthest.
Okay, good. All right, so we'll say leap the furthest.
Leap the furthest.
Good, excellent.
Furthest. It's very hard.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a tricky one. All right. Let's go. Excellent. Okay, let's go to with each other. Okay, so we have with and other. Okay, unvoiced and voiced th. Try that, please.
With each other.
Okay, give me a th. It sounds like you're saying cha-ver and pronouncing a v.
Okay.
Okay, with each other. There. Okay.
With each other.
That's it. Okay, good, good. All right, let's go to the word frolicked.
Frolicked.
Yeah, that means dancing and hopping and playing. Okay. All right, frolicked. And now, this is past tense of to leap. Okay. This would have a short E sound. Okay, when we go to past tense, and this is leapt.
Leapt. Leapt.
Good. Just like that. Okay, let's go to the apostrophe S. Okay, this is Mr. Smith's garden.
Mr. Smith's garden.
Good, excellent job. Okay, just like that. Thank you very much, Igor.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Dennis. How are you?
Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm fine. Thanks, Chad. How are you?
Excellent. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Let me have you continue here, starting with one day, and I'll have you read down to go to school, so the next 4 paragraphs.
Okay. One day while they were playing, the weather suddenly changed and then became very cold. Mother Frog looked out of the window and noticed that the children were shivering. She called them in. "It's time for supper," she said, and then added, "The hot water bottles are already in our beds." The frogs finished their supper and then hopped off to snuggle in a warm and cozy bed. Within no time at all, they were fall asleep. Once, while Freddy and his brother were playing in the garden, they found a piece of string under some stones. Freddy said, "With this string we can make a skipping rope and have fun with our sisters." They played a game of leapfrog and hopped very fast and high over the rope. Their joyful croaks were heard all over the neighborhood. Once, while the Smith children were out in the garden trying to catch butterflies in their nets, Freddy was accidentally caught in the net. He made loud, terrifying croaks, which upset the Smith children. They consoled him by saying, "Do not be frightened, Freddy. We will set you free from the net and take you back to the pond. We enjoy your musical croaks, serenading us in the morning before we go to school."
Okay, excellent job. Let's take a look at some words. First up, this word is serenading.
Serenading.
Uh-huh. Yep, one more time. Serenading.
Serenading.
Yeah, and so a serenade or to serenade someone would be to sing. Okay. Let's go to the word heard. You would pronounce the word heard. Okay, it is heard.
Heard.
Excellent. Okay. This word is cozy. Instead of cozy, cozy.
Cozy. Cozy.
Yep, just like that. And one last word. Let's see, added. So you had said aided. Okay, that is added.
Added. Added.
There you go. Awesome. Okay, thanks, Dennis.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go to Longkin. Hi, Long. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Let me have you read the next 3 paragraphs, starting with Mother Frog and reading down to Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
All right. Okay. Mother Frog had many medicines in her cupboard to treat and cure colds and sore throats. One day, Frank caught his tongue on a piece of wire hanging down from the branch of a tree. He thought he was catching a fly. Mother treated her tongue with tree bark cream 3 times a day. He soon recovered and was able to catch his favorite food again. The frogs loved the hot summer days, and they collected little colored pebbles with their buckets and spades. They played marbles with the pebbles, competing with each other to see who could throw the furthest. They also played many other interesting games. Chess was a firm favorite. The title of the king and queens and the royal countries on the chessboard were placed by the colors on the stones. There were school trials in all different neighborhoods. The frog children needed to practice the songs every day. They could harmonize going up and down the minor and major scale with the ease and hold notes for quite some considerable time. Young Betty Barfrog, their friend, had a deep baritone voice, while Fiona and Faith sang all the high notes. A song which the frogs loved to sing was "Somewhere Over the Rainbow."
Okay, very good job, Long. Let's practice some words together, okay?
Okay, thank you.
First up is the word bull. Bullfrog. Make sure to pronounce that L sound. Bullfrog.
Ball frog.
Good.
Yeah.
Much better with the L. Okay.
Okay, yeah, ball frog.
Okay, let's try the word hold. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, hold. Make sure to get that L there as well, and we're going to pronounce an O sound. Hold. Try that.
Hold.
Good. One more time. Yeah, that's it.
Hold.
Nice job. Okay, this word here is choirs. Okay, so the CH is going to make a K sound. We say choirs, kind of like a Q at the very beginning. Choirs.
All right. Yeah, okay. Choirs.
Excellent.
Choir. Okay, thank you.
Okay, this word here is courtiers. Courtiers.
Courteous.
Okay, we're going to pronounce a Q at the very beginning. Courtiers.
Courteous.
There you go. That's it. Okay, let's practice the ER at the end of words. Okay, so this word is summer. There, that's it. Good, much better. Okay, let's practice the TH sound. So instead of saying sought, this is thought. Make sure to put your tongue between your teeth. Thought. Good, excellent. And one last word. This word is tongue. Okay, the E at the end is silent, so we wouldn't say tonguey. We would say tongue. Try that.
Tongue.
Good. One more time. Tongue.
tongue.
Excellent. Okay, nice job, Long. Very good
Thank you.
pronunciations. All right,
Thank you.
let's go to Mon. How are you, Mon? Mon, make sure that your microphone is not muted. Okay, let's go to Otku.
Yes.
Hi, Otku. Let me have you continue, please, and read the next 3 paragraphs.
Okay. Laura and Isabel inserted the following anecdote in fond memory of their mother Pope, who taught them how to dance the Charleston, which is very similar to big leg movement of the frogs. Freddie and Frank plucked and strummed on the strings of the guitar, imitating the sound of the Beatles. Sometimes they danced hip-hop, which is very popular, and at other times and Saturday tango or cha-cha. Do you know that frogs are loved all over the world, as they are great predictors of spot-on winter conditions, forecasting rain or sunny days, floods or long seasonal droughts. They bring good luck to the people who live in the villages. In certain parts of India, the frogs are dressed in soft gold cloth and showered with flowers. The people pray to the frogs for good monsoon rain the coming season. Joy is spread all around when it does rain. The frog stories carried on until we reached the ripe old age of 6 years. Our mother decided she wanted to teach us to appreciate music at an early age. Every evening when we lay sleepily in bed, she played with great gusto on the piano, thumping of a selection of wilted. Quite often she
That would
burst
be
into song.
waltzes.
Waltzes, yeah. Quite often she burst into song. My sister and I would giggle at her sings. We thought Mom had a very flat voice and sang out of tune. She had great hopes that one of us would become a concert pianist or an opera star.
Okay, excellent job. Let's take a look at some words here, Otku. First up
Yes,
is the word singing.
singing,
Excellent, okay. Let's go to the word sleepily. Right here, sleepily.
sleepily.
Okay, make sure to get
Sleepily.
that short I, sleepily.
Okay.
Try that,
Sleepily.
sleepily. Uh-huh. Okay, let's go to the word monsoon. Monsoon.
Monsoon.
Good, good, nice
Monsoon.
job. Let's practice this word here. The word is droughts. Droughts.
Droughts.
Very
Drought.
good. Very good. Okay, let's go to the word weather and practice the TH sound there. Weather.
Weather.
Okay, let's talk.
Weather.
All right, let's talk about that TH. Okay, so this
Okay.
here is a voiced TH. We need to stick our tongue between our teeth. Weather. Try that.
Weather.
Okay,
Wea-
good. Weather.
Weather. Weather.
Good. One more time. Yeah. Yeah,
Weather.
nice. Weather. Good.
Weather.
Okay. That's the TH sound. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, excellent job. Thank you, Otku. Let's go to Sergio.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Sergio, let me have you read the next two paragraphs. So from we started down to leaning out the train windows.
Okay. We started music lessons at a very early age and carried on until we left school. We didn't not reach a certain status, but mom was happy with us as just being her healthy daughters. We spent our childhood in Portuguese East Africa by the sea at the coast. Early morning sounds were a variety of all sorts. We had bright yellow canaries sighing in their cages outside our bedroom window from 5 o'clock a.m. The highway lines run through the suburbs where we lived. At 7 o'clock in the morning, just before breakfast, it became part of our daily routine to run to the railway lines. When we heard the approaching mail train, the wheels crackling out a special tune not unlike a pop band's drums. The driver would blow the hooter loudly and merrily to let everyone know that we mail train was passing by. We would take the dogs and run with them to greet the driver. The dogs always barked hysterically, jump up and down at our sides, eager to be our time just to see their train attached to the driver, and the passenger knew we loved to greet them. They waved back at us, leaning up, leaning up out the train windows.
Okay, very good. Much better job with your R sounds there, Sergio. Those sounded really, really good. Nice job. Let's go to some words we can practice. Okay. First up is windows. Give me an O sound here at the end. Windows.
Windows,
There, that's it. Nice. Let's go to the word passengers. Give me that S at the end. Passengers.
passengers,
Good. Excellent job with that R again. Okay. Let's go to the word jumping.
jumping,
One more time. Jumping.
jumping.
Very good. All right. Let's practice this phrase. Okay. We would take the dogs. We would take the dogs.
We would take the dogs.
Good. One more time. We would take the dogs.
We would take the dogs.
Good. Okay. Let's practice the L at the end of a word. Okay. Make sure to pronounce that L and say wheels. Wheels.
Wheels,
Good. One more
wheels.
time. That's it. Nice. Okay. Let's go to the word ran.
Ran.
So we'll say the railway lines ran through the suburbs. Please repeat that.
The railway lines ran through the suburbs.
Okay, that last word is suburbs. Suburbs.
Suburbs.
Good. Okay. And last word is going to be singing. And let's see, where did singing go?
Seeing canaries, yellow.
Oh yeah, there we are. So singing, singing.
Singing.
That's it. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, nice job, Sergio.
Thanks, Chad.
All right, very good. Let's go to Andrew. How are you, Andrew?
Hello, Chad. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you just
Yeah, I'm
fine.
fine.
Let me
Fine,
have
thank you.
you. Good, good. Good to see you. Let me have you continue reading where it says the morning fog, down to the end of this paragraph. We've got a chunk here, so because of our love for him, he soon thrived. Okay, so from the morning fog down to he soon thrived. All right.
Okay. The morning fog brought sounds coming from the ships in the bay, and the crashing and pounding of waves at high tide on the rocks will always remain in our childhood memories of living by the sea. The beach was miles of golden sands, summer days, and walking along with our dogs, collecting buckets of sea shells which we held to our ears, listening to the sea from inside the shell. The following stories are an historical record of my pets. I hope the teens will enjoy reading. I am going back in time. Should I continue reading?
Yes, please.
When my sister and
Yes, please
I
continue reading.
Okay. When my sister and I were very young, we each had a small terrier dog named Bruce and Bingo. We used to dress them up in our dolls' clothes and take them for long walks in our prams. They came everywhere with us. As the dogs got bigger, we changed from prams to leads. All too soon we grew up and had to go to work, but by that time Bruce and Bingo had become very old and gone to their dog haven, far away in the blue sky.
Keep reading through the next paragraph, down to where it says he soon thrived.
Okay, my first pet as a single girl was Whistle. I worked in for vet. A breeder brought in the cutest little black-haired spaniel and told my boss to put the dog down as it was the run of the litter. My heart went out to this little pup, which I immediately called Tosca, and pleaded for his life. My mother set to work to bring him back to life and health. Because of our love for him, he soon thrived.
All right, excellent job. Very good pronunciations here. Let's check out just a handful of words is all. First up is the word heart. Make sure to pronounce that R sound, okay? Heart.
Heart.
That's it, okay? Let's get the T at the end of this word. The word is runt.
Runt.
Uh-huh. That means the smallest one of a pack of dogs, of a group of dogs that were born. Okay. Let's get the short E sound on heaven instead of haven. It is heaven.
Heaven.
One more time. Heaven.
Heaven.
Okay. Very good. And now this is a brand or a breed of dog. It is a terrier with the stress at the very beginning. Just like that. Okay. Now, Andrew, everything else sounded really good. Excellent pronunciations here.
Thank you.
Very good. All right. Let's go to our next reader, Dennis. Okay, Dennis, please read from when I met my husband, down to up here in the mountains.
Okay. When I met my husband, he had a pointer called Shot. I now had two pets to keep me company. We all lived together in a house built up the side of a mountain with the forest behind us. The inhabitants of the forest had a variety of small animals and monkeys. I kept the two dogs into the forest to play and have fun. I would call them in for their meal at midday. Then the rest of the day they stayed by my side, barking at every sound and noise made from the traffic on the road down below. From the house I had a scenic view of 80 miles of mountain ranges. At night when the moon was in full bloom, I could see right down the valley. The nights that were still and calm, one could hear a pin drop. The strangest sound I have ever listened to was a cry or call that had the same even, plaintive tone, neither soft nor loud, fast or slow, which went on for several hours. One day I asked our gardener what kind of bird or animal could make the sound I heard in a still and deep night. "Oh, it's a python's love call. He's looking for a mate. These mountains are full of pythons." I never queried this particular statement. After hours free from his official duties, he was the local medicine man, so his word was law up here in the mountains.
There you go. Good correction with mountains. Okay, nice job. Okay, let's take a look at a handful of words. First up, now the Y is usually a tricky letter in English because you never know which sound it's going to make. So this is a snake. Okay, it is pronounced python. Python.
Okay, python.
Very good. Let's go to the word pin. So instead of saying peen and using an E sound, we want to use a short I. Hear a pin drop. Try that. Hear a pin drop.
Hear a pin drop.
That's
Pin.
it.
Pin.
Okay.
Pin. Yeah.
Let's go to the word inhabitants.
Inhabitants. Inhabitants.
Yep. That's it. Yep, with the stress right there on that A, inhabitants. Okay, and one last word is lived. Okay, we all lived together with a short I instead of lived. Lived.
Lived. Lived.
That's it. Awesome. Nice job. All right. Thank you, Dennis.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay, let's go to Igor.
Yep.
Igor, please read the next 3 paragraphs, starting at a very reassuring, down to heaven in the sky.
A very reassuring new kind of entertainment took place at least once a week, when Farmer Gibbs' dairy herd would pay us a visit about 9 o'clock at night. We had built our house on the first level of the mountain, and the herd had to walk up a flight of 32 stone steps to pay us a visit. The head cow had a little bell that twinkled as she moved. Their hoofs clopped on the steps was comforting to our ears, and the visible sight of them roving leisurely around the garden. My husband designed the house to have a complete look-out views at the scenery, so the windows were fitted with glass from roof to ground. The herd munched on the sweet grass surrounding the house. When they had had their fill with a couple of soft moos of satisfaction, they proceeded back down the steps, leaving behind their calling card, manure, which I dug into the grass. One day Tosca arrived home on his own without Shot. My husband immediately took Tosca with him to look for Shot. After they had hunted for 3 days, Tosca led him to where Shot was caught in a deadly trap. He was put out of his misery and suffering. Shot seemed to give my husband a grateful lick before he also went to his heaven in the sky.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to some words here. First up is misery. Make sure to pronounce that R instead of saying misery. Misery. Try that.
Misery.
Good. One more time. Misery.
Misery.
Good. All right, let's go to this word here. The word is manure.
Manure.
Manure. Manure.
Manure.
Okay, excellent. All right, let's go to the word comforting. So instead of saying comforting, come for, we say comfort, comforting.
Comforting.
One more time, comforting.
Comforting. How you put accent? Could you repeat?
At the very beginning, comforting.
Comforting.
Just like that. Okay, let's practice the two words the herd had. Okay, so this word is her. Okay, instead of herd, it is her. All right, so we say the herd had walked. Or sorry, that's wrong. The herd had to walk up a flight. Yeah, totally got that wrong. The herd had to walk up a flight. Try that.
The herd had to walk up a flight.
Good. One more time. The herd had to walk up a flight.
The herd had to walk up a flight.
Excellent. Much better with those vowel sounds. And ah. Okay? And one last word. Let's go to wood. Okay? So instead of wood, wood.
Wood.
Okay, so this is going to be when Farmer Gibbs's, okay, so Gibbs's dairy herd would pay us a visit. So we have the apostrophe S at the end, Gibbs's, when Farmer Gibbs's dairy herd would pay us a visit. Try that.
When Farmer Gibbs's dairy herd would pay us a visit.
Okay, much better. Nice job. All right, thank you, Igor.
Thank you.
All right, let's see here. Let's go to Otku.
Yes.
All right, Otku, please read the next three paragraphs here, starting at a little while after. And this you would pronounce SPCA. Okay, it's not actually a word. They are. It's an alliteration here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. A little while after the SPCA asked me to take in an enormous dog with a very loud bark, named by his previous owner's giant. He and Tosca immediately become good friends. But Tosca's days of working in the forest were over. As Giant did not like to roam, the best friend lived in the forest just below my property. We made a pet, so we called each other. The two dogs always came with me. Sometimes they stayed over with her, as the big attraction was her two twin boys. One day my husband came to tell me we had to Rhodesia and go to the faraway country called Zambia. My best friend said, once she heard the news, because we have shared the dog's affection between us for so long, she wanted them to come and live with her. When it came time to leave, she brought the twins with her, and they called to Tosca and Giant in a sort of whistle and chant, "Come home with us. It is our turn to have you, and we love you." It was many years before I was able to give her to another dog. One day, quite unexpectedly, a beautiful Irish red setter, Lark, came into my life. Her owner was from the United States of America. Will, who hailed from California, came to work for a company where my husband was manager. To Bill's dismay, he realized he could not keep his pet cooped up in a flat while he was at work.
Okay, very good. Let's practice some words here. First up is the word cooped.
Cooped.
There you go. One more time. Cooped.
Cooped.
Yes, very good. That means trapped inside of his apartment. Okay, so cooped up would be a kind of encaged or locked up inside of his apartment. All right. Let's go to the word California. California.
California.
Good.
California.
All right. All right. And the word hailed.
Hailed.
Excellent. Okay. Let's go to the word heart.
Heart.
Excellent job. Okay. This word here is whistle. Okay. The T is going to be silent. Whistle.
Okay. Whistle.
One more time. Whistle. Whistle.
Whistle.
Very good. Okay. Let's practice the TH sound. Remember, them, sticking our tongue between our teeth.
Them.
She wanted them.
She wanted them.
Very good.
She wanted them.
Them. Let's go to the word attraction.
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 Yeah, so here we pronounce a CH. Okay, so, okay, that's how you're going to pronounce at the beginning. Attraction. Try that.
Attraction.
Good, one more time. Attraction.
Attraction.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the word very, right up here at the very beginning. Very.
Very. Very.
All right, so with the V, when we pronounce the V, our teeth right here go on top of our bottom lip, right there. Okay? Very. Try that.
Very.
Okay, good. Good. One more time. Very.
Very.
Okay, excellent. All right, much better with the V. And let's go to one last word. This word is enormous.
Enormous. Enormous.
Okay, good. Pronounce that E at the beginning. Enormous. Enormous.
Okay. Enormous. Enormous.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, let's go to Sergio.
Okay, Chad.
All right, Sergio, let me have you read. Let's see here. The next 2 paragraphs and a little bit of this third one. I'll have you read down to where it says together. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Starting at our family became great.
Okay. Our family became great friends over the years. Bill encouraged and helped us import another dog from Texas called Rusty, and the female we named Whisper from Pennsylvania. Bill was an expert dog trainer and organized obedience classes. We went to training sessions once a week. He helped us enter our dogs into championship showers. Rusty won a couple of best in show dogs, and Lark was so good at obedience. She was probably the best trained dog for many years in Zambia. We nursed at the championship dog shows the most popular breed with the Zambian onlookers were the shows. There were always a big crowd around their kennel. If they happened to get too close, The chores growled ferociously at them, showing little sharp white teeth, which encouraged the crowd to clap their hands, like a command performance on stage of the actors, being the dogs, in the ring. The audience of Zambians rugs over the fence, cheering on these funny little animals, encouraging them to prance chicly to show off their skills, posing for the judge. The excited shouts of approval when the show took a first in his class was very funny, and we all enjoyed as spectators the performance. My children grew up with dogs and learned how to appreciate the qualities and the love pets can give. Maxine, the eldest, named her pup Wagers. Gary, my son, just simply loved hers and all the dogs together.
Okay, very good. Let's practice some words. First up is the Y sound at the end. This word is rusty.
Rusty.
Good. Okay, let's go to this strange word. This is waggles. Waggles.
Waggles.
One more time. Waggles.
Waggles.
Good. Okay, and dogs. Okay, you had said dogges. Okay, remember, we just go to the Z sound there. Dogs.
Dogs.
Very good. Okay, this word here is judge.
Judge.
Good. Instead of juge, it is judge. All right.
Judge.
Okay, remember to pronounce the H on most English words. That H is pronounced. The word is hung.
Hung.
Excellent. Okay. This word is ferociously. Make sure to pronounce that Y at the end. Ferociously.
Ferociously.
Good, good. Okay. So now we're going to combine it with this first word, all right? So we have growled ferociously. Growled ferociously. Try that.
Growled ferociously.
All right, one more time. We say growled ferociously.
Growled ferociously.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's practice the CH sound. Okay, so we have the CH compared to the SH. Okay, so we have two SHs and a CH, right? So it's champion, championship, shows.
Championship shows.
That's it. Good. One more time. Yeah. So now when we pronounce that CH, good. That's a blast of air, and then the SH is a smooth flow. Championship shows. One more time.
Championship shows.
Good. Okay. All right. Let's practice the word obedience right here. Obedience.
Obedience.
Obedience. Obedience.
Obedience.
That's it. Nice job. This word here is female.
Female.
Okay, get that L instead of saying male. 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 Female.
Female.
Good. And our last word here, family. Make sure to pronounce that Y. Family.
Family.
Good. One more time. Family.
Family.
Good, good. Okay. Excellent. Let's see. Let's go back up to the top to Andrew. Andrew, let me have you continue where it says health. Or sorry, Heath, not health. And we'll try and get through. We've got about 8 minutes left. So let me have you read from Heath, finish off that paragraph down to because of his care. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Heath, my youngest son, named his dog Sad Sack because he looked like a character from a comic book about the United States Army. An artist friend of ours did a rather lovely oil painting of Rusty. When Gary and Heath were very young, they used to lie on Rusty whilst watching TV. Gary loved to suck his thumb and play with Rusty's ears, which were long and full of feathered hair. When we went when we went on our holidays, Bill moved into our house and take over while we were away. He loved staying in our home and garden. Naturally, he trained the dogs in obedience every day and put them through their paces. Grooming was part of his classes. We had well-behaved dogs because of his care.
All right, very good. Let's take a look at a few words here. First up, okay, this would be naturally. Okay, yes, when it is the root word, which is nature. Okay, nature has a long a, nay. Okay, but when we change this, adding natural, okay, that L at the end, that becomes an a sound now. Okay, so this is naturally.
Okay, naturally.
Good. Okay, and this is feathered with a short e instead of feathered. Feathered.
Feathered.
Good. One more time. Feathered.
Feathered.
Excellent. Okay. Now, though this next word looks like while, okay, we do not use a long I sound here. This is whilst.
Whilst.
There you go. One more time. Whilst.
Whilst.
Very good. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Let's go to Dennis. All right, Dennis, please read this next paragraph. Okay, and let's see. Let's go. Yeah, just have you finish off this. So the next two here, the next two short ones.
Okay. I left Zambia in 1986 and arrived in Cape Town with my daughter, a husband, and 3 grandchildren. The following is a short description of the various animals. We decided to gather dogs from the SPCA. We have called the pets our pavement specials. I now live in a suburb in Cape Town where my garden has many trees which attract birds to come and roost in the branches. We have a variety of them, such as doves, finches, honeybirds. The starlings have nested on the roof, and they feed their babies at 5 o'clock in the evening. I love to listen to their cries. To their cries, it's a period. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gulls come swooping in front of the sea to land amongst the school children at break, patting and squawking in between their legs, asking to show their lunch boxes.
Okay, very good. All right, yeah. Let's go back to this word here. Squawking.
Squawking.
Squawking and swooping.
Swooping.
Just like that. Okay. Let's take a look at nested. Okay, and making sure that we pronounce that e sound instead of nasted. It is nested with a short e.
Nested.
Very good. Very good. And one last word. This is variety. Variety. Excellent. Just like that. Nice job. Thank you, Dennis.
Okay, thanks.
Let's go to Igor.
Yeah.
Igor, please read this next sentence and the next paragraph, please.
Where to start?
We decided to have our dogs down to son-in-law Lewis.
We decided to have our dogs from the SPCA. Benji, the first dog to join us from the SPCA, was the double look alike, spitting image of a lion. The beauty parlor used to groom him by giving him a lion cut. Benji used to stand upright at the gate and put his paws on the top and what with his bark. A loud gruff woof woof, showing enormous white teeth, frightened away unwanted strangers trying to come in. We never had people trying to open our gate and enter without one of us being aware or caught unprepared that some strange body was there because Benji was such a good guard dog. However, one night he did save my son-in-law Louis.
Okay, good. Let's check out some words. First up is guard. Instead of guard, guard. The U is silent.
Guard.
Good. All right, let's go to the word aware. Make sure to pronounce an oo sound here. A-U-air. Aware.
Aware. Aware.
There you go. All right, this next word is frightened. All right, so we do pronounce that T. That's not going to be a D, but this E here in the middle is silent. So we say frightened. Frightened.
Frightened. Frightened. Away.
Okay.
Frightened away.
That's it. There you go. And last one here is pause. Pause.
Pause. Pause.
Good. Yeah, instead of pow, it is only an aw sound. Okay? Very good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to Odku. Okay, Odku, please read the
Yes.
next two paragraphs, please.
Okay.
The next
He
two
happened to
paragraphs.
be walking all
He
time,
happened.
and the staff pastor. Okay. He happened to be walking all time, and the staff pastor dropped him off several blocks from home, his master. Then he chuckles fight, screaming at the sight of him, as they thought he was a lion. I followed Benji, and saw one of the criminals drop the rock he was holding on his foot as he tried to run off away from the roars of the lion, or what he thought was a lion.
Okay, and that would be lion here at the end.
Did you-
Lion.
Lime.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Let's go to the word
Thank you.
thought. Thought.
Thought.
Okay, remember to
He
get
thought.
that TH there. Thought.
Thought.
There,
Thought.
that's it. One more time. Yeah, good. Good, okay. Let's go to the word hijackers. Hijackers.
Hijackers. Hijackers.
Excellent. Okay, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, let's go to Sergio. Sergio, please read from a description of Benji. A description of Benji down to helped to cure her. Okay?
Okay. Description of Benji. He really didn't look like a lion, as he had the same coloring, enormous big red head, and huge white teeth and paws to match. The beard parlor gave him a lion's cut, even to the tuft of hair at the end of his tail. Mitron was a white collie. Found wandering the streets. He took her in a much to our horror. She proved to be an expert at tunnel digging. She dug so many deep holes in the garden, nothing helped to cure her.
Okay. Yep, cure. All right, let's take a look here. So first up, this word is horror. Horror.
Horror.
Okay, get an sound at the end. Horror.
Horror.
Okay, closer. All right, let's go to this word here. Instead of wondered, it is wandered. Wandering, sorry, wandering.
Wandering.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word collie. Collie.
Collie.
Very good. And let's see here. Let's go to pause instead of pose. Pause.
Pause. Where is? Okay, pause.
Very good. And let's practice the TH ending on the end of T. Okay, so we say teeth.
Teeth.
Good. One more time. Teeth.
Teeth.
Excellent. Okay, very good. All right, you guys, thank you for coming to class. It was great having you all here. I teach another class in a few hours, I believe. Yeah, in a couple hours. I have a speaking class, and we'll be talking about TV. All right. Thank you guys so very much. We'll see you later.